broadcast network, AfterBuzz TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AfterBuzz TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing after shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Another week of very, very long, great matches on SmackDown as we get closer and closer to SummerSlam, and we're about to break it all down for you live on AfterBuzzTV.com, the AfterBuzz TV YouTube page, and of course, listen on iTunes, SoundCloud. Give those 5 stars, subscribe, tell your friends, all that good stuff. Welcome to AfterBuzz, everybody. I am Christian Rosenberg. Follow me on Twitter at Real Rosenberg, Instagram at The Real Rosenberg. No Corey this week, but it's all right. We got a guys' night tonight. It's just all the men are in the house and me, so it's gonna be fun. Scott enjoyed that. Over to my left, that curtain jerks, Scott Narver.
This is why you need a partition between us, because it's guys' night. Just guys here, letting it all hang out.
And me.
And you.
All right.
And that, we got accessories. I have this championship.
Your predictions title.
You have a shirt.
I have one of my Christian Rosenberg shirts that you can buy at ProWrestlingTees.com/Christian Rosenberg on.
Oh, discount code tonight?
If Pro Wrestling Tees will give me a discount code, I can do a discount code.
Okay. He's not important enough.
Not yet.
Discount code.
Not yet. By the way, that voice is at Rome the Ruler. It's Rome Moore.
Yeah, in the house. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody had a good week.
We did.
Yeah.
We had a splendid time. My voice got on TMZ and Up Rocks and Fox Sports for commentating the Young Bucks super kick a kid, and then Carlito spit an apple on my face. It was a very busy weekend.
I told you, you go out in those fields and Carlito will just spit at you, man. I told you.
Yeah, and it seems so inviting.
Just gonna jump right over the joke, huh? Just not gonna even take that one.
Nope.
All right.
Not
that's
at all.
Cool. I just wanted to see if you would go there.
Nope.
It's not that type of week for you?
Nah, I'm good.
Right, well, tell everybody about Carlito.
Well, Carlito was awesome, actually. A pleasure to work with, except for the fact...
He spit apple in your face.
Well, I was going to get to that point. It was great to work with, but then I thought we became, like, best friends.
Besties.
And, yeah, well, I thought we became BFFs after we ended the career of a wrestler out here named Dexter Millhouse. And we were celebrating, and he thought I was celebrating a little too much and decided to spit apple in my face. And then my heart was broken. And I cried a little bit.
Maybe he was trying to save your heart, and he wanted you to eat more fruit.
Apple a day keeps an announcer's voice healthy.
You should have heard me on Tough Enough on Tuesday. My voice was still gone. It's a little better now.
You might have apple lodged in there.
It might be. I might have like a seed or something stuck in my throat.
And an apple tree is growing in there.
Mind blown right there. But let's get into SmackDown, shall we?
He's not having any of this.
No, he's not.
What else would I do with that?
Water it. Nurture it.
Well, here's some water right here. There you
Nothing
go.
rocks more than Rosenberg with an apple tree for a head.
Rodden Rosenberg. I like it.
It is.
I like it. Hashtag Rodden Rosenberg.
Your next shirt could be Carlito spitting apple in your face.
I'm waiting for I know photos were taken of it, and I'm waiting for people to send them to me. So I'll tweet them out. So let's kick off SmackDown. Seth Rollins starts in the ring, and he's doing what he does pretty much every time he's in the ring, and he talks, and he talks, and he talks some more, and there's him just bragging, saying he's greater than Michael Jordan and the Rolling Stones, and
I think he threw Babe Ruth in there as well.
Yeah, he was throwing all the greats in there, thinking that he's greater than them. Bragging how, again, he broke John Cena's nose. He gets interrupted by Neville. And Neville comes in.
He's got a shirt.
Neville has a new shirt.
He stole your idea. There's always someone stealing your idea.
He stole my idea of coming out with a shirt. How dare he? Because the shirts are identical.
Yeah.
And we get about the same amount of marketing. Yeah, it's
roughly same body type, same move set.
I'm a little taller, but otherwise we're identical.
Yeah.
Yeah, same moveset.
Yeah.
Same. I mean, I'm also known as the man gravity forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but he did not have apple spin in his face this weekend.
He did not.
No. But instead, he gets to go on SmackDown on the mic and pretty much shut Rollins up. And Rollins is laughing at him, thinking he's not taking him seriously. And then they get interrupted by Cesaro. Cesaro, when he comes out in the damn suit and the glasses, I'm thinking this guy is like the epitome of a corporate champion if they turned him heel again.
They wanted to go that route.
He looks the part so damn well. And he kind of continued tonight going on and on and on and on and on and on. And the crowd's delight. The crowd was doing this with him. Again, kind of making fun of Rollins. And then before he can really get to his point, blindsided by Kevin Owens. Neville's distracted by it. Rollins then kicks him in the gut, power bombs Neville in the turnbuckle. And this will lead to our main event at the end of the night, which will be Rollins and Owens versus Cesaro and Neville.
I don't know how that match could have been made without Teddy Long.
Teddy Long is still around.
Is it just the Teddy Long clause that is just in effect that all main events, if things go wrong in the beginning, they are then a tag team match playa?
Yes.
And it's exactly in their words.
Yeah.
Exactly in those words. I think Rollins is missing an opportunity for a shirt here, though.
What's Rollins' opportunity now?
It should just be Cena's face with the broken nose.
Well, he already has the never shuts up.
Yeah, but he needs to just have a blown up picture of John Cena's face on the front of a shirt. Nothing else.
I'm honestly surprised Pro Wrestling Tees has not come out with that shirt yet.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, you can go to Pro Wrestling Tees and buy my shirt. You like that? Was that good? Yeah, guys? Anyone?
Free shipping?
Anyone? Moving on. That's the website. That's not me. But
you don't get anything, do you?
Yeah.
I don't get the
incentives.
shipping.
Come on, incentives.
Well, the incentives are
a handwritten note.
This has prevented me from creating a GoFundMe to help pay for my medical bills for my surgery a few months ago. This way, at least you're getting something.
Well, if you did the GoFundMe, what are the perks?
Well, the perks would actually be, free shipping would be the perks of GoFundMe.
I mean, finally,
free shipping for something that I could not produce because I don't have the stuff or the money to make these shirts.
All right.
Because I'm busy paying the damn medical bills.
You could learn how to sew.
This is all sewn on.
I know a nice lady with fabric. We can set that right on up for you.
Where's your shirt, Rome?
See, you're gonna.
See, you know the person that can sew a shirt. So where's your shirt?
See, I can't talk about my shirt because I don't want anybody to steal my idea.
Gotta look out for your brand.
Yes.
Well, let's get into action tonight. Starts out. I'm like, hey, I am my own brand.
Okay, Neville, go ahead.
Yeah. Me and Neville are our own brand. Charlotte versus Naomi. Divas action starts off the show. And before the match begins, we hear a little more information about the big Divas match that's going to be at SummerSlam. We've been talking about this the last couple weeks on how is this Divas match going to be. Finally on Raw, they're saying a Divas elimination match, not necessarily a gauntlet like Scott's idea and what we hoped, but it was a matter of, okay, Divas get eliminated, whichever team's the last one standing wins. So it's almost like a triple threat Survivor Series match. But then we find out tonight, once one member of your team is eliminated, then your whole team is eliminated.
And that sucks.
And so for one, the Divas title is not being defended, which is ridiculous in itself. Two, why can't we have individual eliminations in this match? Because this type of match on a 4-hour pay-per-view should get 30 minutes.
Yep, it's a 30-minute match, easy.
And is not going to get that now. It's going to get plenty of time. It'll still go like 15, 20.
Yeah.
But what does this prove? What is the prize for this match?
More bragging rights.
They all just keep rotating who's winning matches.
Exactly.
So, hey, we won this match.
We just want to keep that rotation strong. That's what's going to happen now.
There should be a prize.
There should be.
Like a free shirt
with free shipping
that you send to them out of pocket?
To whichever diva wins the match?
That's right. No, the whole team. Let's be fair.
Yeah.
The whole team.
Wow. Okay. So I got to come up with the money for 3 shirts.
That's right.
Well, are they gonna like promote it for me?
That's asking a lot. They just won a huge match at a 4-hour SummerSlam.
What more can you
You don't want to just give something back? You don't want to show your appreciation? Divas Revolution, you know?
Wow. You guys are just making me feel awful tonight. Thank you so much.
For giving? for sharing?
I mean, really, you're giving him a great idea, and he's just gonna
make me feel bad.
We're trying to make you look charitable.
Mm-hmm.
You look charitable. Guys, I am charitable because I made a shirt for everyone to buy. Actually, I have 2 different designs right now, and more are coming.
Oh, that's great. You can send each design to the winners.
And they don't get free shipping.
Guys, come on. Come on, be a star, guys. Be a star.
Never.
Okay. So, this Divas match is not going to be... It's going to be a great match, but it's not going to have the hype that we all want it to because it's not... There's no title on the line. It's not Last Diva standing.
There's no
just,
number 1 contendership.
No. Oh, and by the way, it's Team PCB now.
Right.
No longer the submission sorority, which we talked about in detail last week.
I bet you guys did.
Yeah, we did. It was fun.
Who went to the website first?
Well, here's the funny thing. We took calls last week.
Oh, great.
And we immediately got a call afterwards saying, hey, when I Google that, no, it's just WWE stuff that popped up. Why is someone admitting that they immediately tried to Google that on the phone?
Immediately.
Like within 2 minutes after we went over it.
What was the name of that again? I gotta get it.
Every single wrestling faction, someone Googles it and just to make sure it's pornography, but they fired that guy from WWE recently. That was his only job.
That was his one job.
Yeah.
One job.
So Team PCB and Team BAD are going at it with Charlotte versus Naomi. And someone else also actually tweeted me, why don't they name Team Bella Team NBA, Nikki, Brie, Alicia? If we were going with all these initials.
Because I think some kind of way they'll get a cease and desist letter from Mr. Silverman.
Silver, not Silverman.
Yeah, Silver. From Adam Silver.
Yeah.
And LeBron.
Just and LeBron.
And
LeBron will just
LeBron like participates in everything now. Train wreck.
So Naomi dominated most of this match.
The chat room apparently is Googling this like crazy.
Are they?
We have a crack team of researchers in
What
there.
website? What?
What's going on?
Just smoke bellowing from their keyboards, just typing as quickly
And for
as they
about
can.
5 minutes, the chat room will be silent.
You think that's
Because they'll
smoke.
be looking elsewhere. Naomi dominated most of this match, but then Charlotte comes back, eventually locks in the figure 8 and gets the win. So once again, Team PCB gets a win. Team Bad only wins when Sasha's wrestling. Anyone notice that?
I do now.
And
She's the leader for a reason.
Yeah.
is she? I thought Naomi was the leader.
No. It doesn't seem like it, really.
Whose music plays?
She talks a lot, but I always assume that Sasha's the leader.
Naomi always walks in the middle. It's her music that plays. She's the one who talks the most.
Yeah, it doesn't...
I mean, technically,
to me, honestly,
you can say Charlotte is the one in charge of Team PCB.
That's what I think as well.
But
it's the
everyone's-
most
it's
dominant one
Paige.
who wins all the time.
Right. That's what it should be. But those two teams are not the case. Paige is the one in charge of PCB, and Naomi is the one in charge of Team Bad. And then Nikki Bella is the only one who seems to win for Team Bella, so...
Yeah.
I think if she was supposed to be the leader, they'd let her take out her NXT title.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
James, who I know as Jimbo, but we call him James here, so I'm kind of getting used to that.
You could James Bow.
We can go James Bow.
James Bow
We
wins.
could do James Bow. So we'll see what's going on. One more week to build that match up. That match has had plenty of build up. Again, I just don't like the results of it on what match we're going to get. They're just gifting Nikki Bella to pass AJ's record because we're not going to have you defend the title.
No.
We already discussed that.
Until Emma comes out with her group.
Emma and oh my God, her name just escaped me. Dana Brooke. That's a group of 2 people.
Right? And then she'll find somebody else.
Well, Natalia's
Blue
still there.
Pants. Blue Pants.
And Blue Pants.
Yeah, I was about to say that would be a duo.
Thank you, bro.
There'll be Teen Pornhub.
What is that? Googling.
And every viewer we just had left.
No, multitask. Everybody multitask.
Close those extra windows.
A recap from Raw with the Green Arrow, Stephen Amell. We finally know how he's going to be involved at SummerSlam.
On the apron.
Yes, and this is the one week where he's not here, and we have to talk about it. Go figure. He will be involved in a tag team match. He will team with Neville to take on Stardust, and since Barrett's not doing anything right now, he's going to be in the match.
He'll be the guy that gets pinned.
Exactly. He'll be the guy that Amell pins.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
So, what do we think? So he is going to be involved. Tag team match. So you know he's 90% of the match. It will be Neville.
Right.
But the guy's obviously athletic. So I honestly think this is going to be one of those few times where a celebrity will actually do pretty well in the ring.
I would hope so. Who has been the greatest
Celebrity?
the greatest celebrity in ring?
Lawrence Taylor did a really good job.
I was going to say, probably
So
Lawrence
was
Taylor.
Why do I remember? Didn't Kevin Hart do a crazy crossbody, but it wasn't really like, it was like the most awkward flying looking crossbody ever?
I don't remember if he did. I remember Jeremy Piven did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
one.
maybe it was Piven, I remember.
Federline wasn't awful.
He did all right.
He did pretty straight.
Karl Malone did pretty good.
Oh, yeah, in WCW.
Yeah.
He
If
did
you
all
open
right.
the thing up to WCW, then you got a lot.
Well, but we're saying...
But like Malone and Robin.
but
we're not putting Jay Leno in this category.
like he was terrible.
No,
but
let's
I'm
not
just
use
saying
him.
the people that were pretty good, that were
Yeah.
celebrities in the ring.
Oh, no love for David Arquette.
And he was a champion.
That's right.
Former WCW
I can't
champion.
believe I'm saying that right now.
No love for Arquette. Hashtag no love for Arquette.
It does seem like there's one other major celebrity that did pretty well. Like, I don't think Mr. T did all that great.
Oh,
Maria Menounos.
and Maria Menounos, actually.
Oh, we almost got fired.
No, because she did pretty damn well herself.
See, I was waiting. I was waiting.
You
I
were?
set you guys up.
Good save. Good
I
save,
set
Ron.
you guys up.
Sure you did. Sure you did.
See? Thank you,
job.
James. Thank you. James Bowe.
James Bowe.
If the chat room come up with some other ones, oh, they're saying The Rock. Well, that's fair.
Yeah, I guess that works too.
Who's that smart ass?
That was Prophet Misfit 09. That was a
Shout
good
out to you.
Then we get the return of the big guy. Ryback is back. He came back on Raw, talking for the first time on SmackDown, and we see a photo of his staph infection, which was disgusting.
one. I thought it was his butt. I really did.
No,
Because-
it was his knee that was as large as his butt would be.
Yeah, but the way that his thighs and knees were, it looked like the size of a butt, and it's like they're showing just his bare butt on TV. Like, what's happening? And then
No, that was just his knee, the size, like as big as his knees and thighs already.
Mm-hmm.
It was double the size from this damn staph infection. It was disgusting.
yeah, big time.
I got nothing to say.
You were
You
just
ever had staph infection?
I think that, no, I haven't, luckily, knock on something. I was just amazed at the number of times you guys were going back and forth discussing a knee or a butt. Like, that was amazing for a quick second.
Well,
When Scott went to the
it was a
hand
heated
motions,
debate.
I
It was a
knew
heated
somebody-
debate.
Yeah.
Right, right butt.
And then when he started squeezing a little bit to test the
Yeah.
firmness.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've never had staph. I know a lot of people who have had staph. Nasty. You don't want it. And that's really all I got to say about that. I try to stay away from it. I've been lucky my entire career. I've never had like I said, knock on something.
And in wrestling and football, you never had it.
Yeah.
Ryback thanking the fans for their support and pretty much says at SummerSlam it's feeding time for his triple threat match against Miz and Big Show. And that was it. He didn't wrestle. No one came out. Nothing.
Of all the things that they drop in wrestling, when a guy gets hurt and storylines are let go, they really held on to this one. Shockingly.
They did. And if I feel more invested in the story now. Like, I want to see this triple threat match. I don't expect Big Show to win. But I know. Shocking, right?
I know. It's amazing.
Yeah. We'll do all the predictions next week for sure.
We'll get around to it. So you can not pick him then.
Right. But I'm excited because this is a match they've essentially been hyping for almost 3 months when you break it down. Because after, and my mind's going blank, what was it? Last one was Battleground.
Yeah.
The pay-per-view, right after the pay-per-view before that, they announced this match, and it was 5 weeks building this match. And then a few days before the pay-per-view was when Ryback got the staph infection. We then had another 5 weeks before SummerSlam. So we had, like I said, 2.5 to 3 months to build this match.
Old school build.
Yeah, and I like that.
It was kind of like Shawn and Jericho.
Yeah.
That's right. That was huge.
Except there wasn't a staph infection involved.
No.
That's right. Punching a lady in the eye.
And then Shawn with an eye injury.
That's
Yeah.
right. Jericho going after all the eyes.
All the eyes.
No, as soon as you said that, I automatically, anytime anybody says Jericho, I see him holding that bottle of Jack Daniels over CM Punk. And it was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen him do.
And the leather pants and then the slip. And
Yeah.
More ridiculous than hosting Tough Enough?
Yeah, because the glass broke as he swung it.
Yeah, I know.
So that was pretty bad. Yeah. But Tough Enough's very close.
When he was in here, he said he was going to be the Carson Daly of Tough Enough, and that's exactly what he's been doing.
Dude, mission accomplished.
Wyatt's in the ring. Luke Harper mentions that he was born holding the devil's hand. And Wyatt starts talking about their match at SummerSlam, family versus family. And he's interrupted by Ambrose, who then just simply gets on the mic and says, I don't want to talk. I have nothing to say. I just want to watch Reigns do what we do, talk with our fists. Them's fighting words.
That's how they're going to do, all that. They're going to paint little faces in their hands and then...
That would have been dope.
I
would have enjoyed that. I would have enjoyed that.
Yeah. They're crazy.
They're crazy. That was gold mine right there, and they missed out on it.
Could have happened.
Reigns versus Harper. Awesome match. Harper this last week. Great match with Ambrose and Raw. Great match with Reigns tonight. And this match, chaos at the end, as we would expect. Ambrose and Wyatt brawling all around the outside. Reigns eventually hits a Superman punch, goes for the pin. Wyatt runs in, causes DQ, and then more crazy things happen. Suicide dives, kicks, punches, bites, scratches, you name it. It's been done.
Bites and scratches?
Bites and scratches. Maybe even like purple nurples even.
Skirting up on that PG rating right there.
I know. So Ambrose and Reigns are the ones left standing tonight, and they've been doing a great job building this match too. It's just a matter of, would this have been better if we had 2 singles matches instead of a tag team match for the pay-per-view?
I like all of them being involved in this. Because we've got a fair amount of singles matches with Orton and Sheamus and
Owen Cesaro.
Yeah, exactly. So
obviously Lesnar, Taker.
We know that when it was the 6 of them, when it was Shield and Wyatt's, that they rocked, and now it's a different version of it. So sure, let's do it. It's gonna be great.
Exactly what it is. Yeah.
From there, speaking of Sheamus, he is backstage talking to Rich Brennan, and he's not happy. Because on Raw, he tried to cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase on Rollins, and Orton came in and RKO'd him seemingly out of nowhere. Thus, no cash in on Raw. Sheamus says the WWE Universe is sick of the same things. This is Sheamus saying that?
I was about to say, who said that again?
Yes.
Sheamus?
Now, don't get me wrong. These last couple months, I've been praising Sheamus because I love this gimmick change, and I hold to that. I enjoy it. But it's still the same person.
It's the same guy with the snarl.
Yeah. It's still the same person.
Yeah.
And you've been in this picture for 7 years now? Something along those lines?
Yeah.
You've held that title a few times now. You want to talk about sick of the same things. Rollins isn't the same thing. Neville's not the same thing. Owen's not the same thing. Cesaro's not the same thing.
El Torito's not the same thing.
El Torito's certainly not the same thing.
the same thing.
No. No. Rome would pay the $54.99 for the actual pay-per-view.
If
it was Rollins versus Torito.
The old price.
The old price. Which we are reminded of through little mini poster boards during the shows now.
Yeah.
Because instead of them just saying it, now we also have to read it while they say it.
Yeah, to show how much of a dummy the audience is. Like, do you see this big number right here? Don't spend this much money. Here, this number here, this is what you want. And then you get this, you get network. Like, really?
Get network for this many.
That's what they're doing. It's unbelievable.
Oh, man.
You should, like, compile video packages of the content or make more episodes of things like Swerved or Legends House.
Come on, a 4-episode season was pretty good for Swerved.
Yeah, those 4 episodes were good, but that's not a season.
Yeah, that's
like a mini series.
Yeah, that's a British mini series of like, now we present Swerve. And we're done.
I wish Regal introduced it.
Oh my god, I wish Regal were on the show, but there's only 4 episodes. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Why?
Stephen King has miniseries that are longer than that.
Exactly.
I think it had a longer running time.
Yes, it is longer than all of Swerve.
Well, we can talk about 99 and 54.99 and 4 episodes of Swerve, but you know what number I really like?
11?
Close.
42.
A little farther off. It's the number 5, which is the amount of stars that you should give us on iTunes. You like that? Mm-hmm. And like
How many
and subscribe.
shirts you should buy?
Per person. Please, 5 shirts per person, different sizes. Get a spare.
Should have went with my 42.
Yeah,
Would have been
42
rich.
shirts per person. But like and subscribe, give those 5 stars. Tell your friends about AfterBuzz. And if you're a WWE fan, you know we do SmackDown, we do Raw, we do NXT, we do the pay-per-views, Total Divas, Tough Enough. You name it, we do it. Any other show that you enjoy, whether it's something like Game of Thrones or American Idol, we do all those shows. So make sure you tell your friends about the wonderful world of AfterBuzz if they don't know about it yet. And you can see the full rundown of shows by going to AfterBuzzTV.com.
Did you literally just pick 2 shows that aren't on the air right now? You picked Game of Thrones and American Idol.
Yes, I picked. Okay, well let's pick another one that's on the air at the moment.
Like I'm sure I don't
because
even know
we do it at AfterBuzz.
I'm sure we do Mr. Robot at AfterBuzz.
I'm pretty certain we probably do.
Okay.
Yes, James giving us a thumbs
That's
up.
a thumbs up. Yes.
So we do that.
There you go. Pick that show.
Okay, if you're a fan of Mr. Robot, we do an AfterBuzz for that too.
There you go.
All right. Tag team action, New Day taking on the Primetime Players in a non-title match, and they announced on Raw. We finally found out who the number 1 contenders are for the tag team titles, and there are 3 number 1 contenders for the tag team titles. It will be Primetime Players defending against New Day, Lucha Dragons, and Los Matadores in a fatal 4-way tag match. So again, only 1 fall, not an elimination match. So we got all these great teams. We have all these great divas, and they could do so much more. You have 4 freaking hours. Why can't they give them more time?
I don't get it.
I mean, are we really expecting like a 15-minute Undertaker entrance?
Undertaker's gonna come out and do a 20-minute intro, and
What will be longer, the intro or the match?
And the video package? The entrance and the video package? Because that would be longer.
That's actually a good thing. Between the video package and Lesnar and Taker's entrance, that total will be longer than the actual match.
Yeah.
So will Randy Orton's entrance. That'll be longer. That'll be longer than the entire 4-hour show.
the show will still be going.
The kickoff special is Randy Orton's entrance.
They'll let people in at 9 a.m. into the Barclays Center, and then Randy Orton will start his entrance then.
He'll start hearing the voices.
God. Where's Corey when I need her? So, this tag team match, New Day and Primetime Players, this is the first time that I remember that Titus was the one who took the heat. Every time it's Darren getting beat up, and then Titus coming in, dominating Cleanhouse and getting the win. They changed it up tonight. Maybe it's because they had Xavier Woods wrestle tonight, not Kofi.
Yeah.
So, Darren gets the hot tag. Cleanhouse getting ready to go for the gut check on Xavier. Big E and Kofi save him. They try to leave, and then all of a sudden, the Matadors music plays, and they stop them. And then the Lucha Dragons music plays, and they're also out there to stop them. Then Primetime Players come in, clock Big E and Kofi. Leaving Woods by himself, gets thrown back in the ring. Gut check by Darren Young. PTP gets the win. And And it seemed like for a second, Primetime Players, Matadors, and Lucha Dragons were all celebrating in the ring as New Day's walking away, and then they were like, "Oh wait, we're facing each other in a week and a half. We don't like you because we want those titles." And it didn't even realize to me that this match is actually 3 faces and 1 heel.
Yeah,
in this match, which is a little unusual too.
Yeah, been in a match like that. Those aren't fun.
As the face or the heel?
I've been in it as the face.
Okay.
And eventually, one face team has to take a back seat to another face team. Like, you'll establish the hierarchy quite easily in a match like that. You'll know who's over. I'll tell you that.
So is it not fun if you're not over, basically?
It's not fun, just to give you a little bit of backstory for that. It's not fun when you're the new team being introduced in front of a crowd that you've never worked in front of before, and you're in there against the top tag team.
So who's going to have the least amount of fun in this match?
That's going to be the new guys. Because no one
knows them.
Nobody knew us. So we got buried to the super over team.
Okay.
Because they were already over and we had to go up against them, and the heels were already beat up.
So in this match, then, is it Los Matadores that are going to be having
Well, we already know their level. At least I do. So I don't
Kalisto's going to get over big in this match.
Right, but the familiarity in front of a crowd where it's like, we haven't really seen you do stuff on TV.
Yeah.
Is that what
they may not, because obviously in the wrestling universe, like we all know, not seeing enough of or not seeing as much is going to lead to apathy. Mm-hmm. So you're going to find out if they care about any of the face teams. You're going to find out who they care about the most. The crowd will let you know. Quite easy.
Main event time. Neville and Cesaro versus Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens.
Yay.
I found it really interesting that Kevin Owens got introduced after Seth Rollins.
It's a little weird.
Owens was the last one introduced in this match.
It's a little bit weird.
Okay.
Who's champ?
That's a good question. Who is the champ? Oh, I think it's Seth Rollins.
That's right. It's that guy.
It was that other guy that was introduced in like the middle of this match.
It was weird.
Like, you can open with him or you close with him.
One or the other.
Simple concept.
Yeah.
This match was awesome. Plain and simple, as we would expect with these 4. Cesaro, it was really funny. Cesaro press slammed Rollins out of the ring. Looked like he was going to throw him onto Kevin Owens, and then Kevin Owens ran out of the way, and Rollins fell to the ground. Then Cesaro ran off the ropes to do a suicide dive as Owens was trying to get Rollins back up to his feet. And once Owens saw it, he also again ran out of the way. Mm-hmm. And Rollins took everything. Great counter by Cesaro in this. Took Rollins trying to sunset flip him, counted it into the sharpshooter. Eventually Owens tried to come in the ring. Cesaro removed the hold, locked in, tried to do the Cesaro swing on Owens, and then Rollins rolled up Cesaro, handful of tights, gets the win, and then he got the hell out of Dodge, and Cesaro and Owens continued brawling, which led to a big slam. And by the way, Neville's still there and hit the red arrow on Owens. And I was saying this in the screen room. Sometimes when they have the big high-flying moves, whether it's RVD, Jeff Hardy, who else has a big, big high-risk finisher move? Sometimes they might
Tensai.
Or Tensai. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they might be a little off. Sometimes it might hit more so on the legs, or might overjump it a little bit. I swear, every freaking time Neville jumps, he hits it perfectly.
Perfect. Yeah.
He never misses the midsection.
Yeah. He comes down, straight on.
Yeah.
It's just practice. That's rehearsal. That's over and it's repetition.
How many times does that move a week? You got to think. At least 5 times a week?
4 or 5. Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
But you get a guy with his skill set, his move set, his background. Makes sense. Anyone with a true gymnast background, they're gonna be sticklers for the detail. So they're gonna put it in the same spot over and over again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And this was also because there was no Stardust tonight. In fact, maybe he would have got involved since they're still hyping up that match. Mm-hmm. But this definitely really helped hyping up Owens and Cesaro. And I've been saying, I think every week since we kind of had an idea that match is going to happen, that is going to steal SummerSlam.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It'll probably open the show.
Which is a phenomenal opener.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to go on during Orton's entrance.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Or they're going to just run by Orton while he's still coming out.
Still be coming out.
So by the time they finish, Orton will be about halfway there, so the tag title match can happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then when that's done, he'll be on the steps. So then we could have
Triple threat for the IC belt.
Yeah, we have the Ryback match. And then at that point,
he'll be on the third
we'll be ready for Orton to enter the ring.
Yeah.
So then we'll have the Divas elimination match.
There you go.
And then we'll be ready for Orton and Sheamus.
Exactly.
And then he'll pose during the main event.
Title. Here you go.
Yes! It's been way too long since I won that.
How long has it been since you won that?
You really want to know?
I've had like four reigns.
The scary thing is I actually know because
Every day wakes up.
Yes.
2 years.
No.
4 months.
Because
16 days.
Joseph Boza,
9 hours,
one of our big AfterBuzz fans, he let me know because he follows all these crazy stats.
Yeah.
The last time I was predictions champion was TLC 2013. That was December of 2013.
Wow, I think I had only been here about 5 months at that point.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was the last time I've been predictions champion. But at SummerSlam, it changes.
That was the last time he was happy, everybody.
Yeah, I've been a mess ever since. That's why I needed my surgery, because I've just been so bummed out.
Depressed.
I needed the surgery.
And now he's trying to get everyone to wear his shirt.
Well, I need to pay my damn medical bills. So please help me with that, people. And that's how we're wrapping up SmackDown for this week. Next week, of course, we'll be doing our predictions for SummerSlam. But in the meantime, you can keep the chatting going with us on the various forms of social media. Rome, how can people reach out to
I
you?
like how you got through that part. The chatting word. I noticed it was a little bit rough for you on your delivery.
It was all in one breath.
Yeah, I could tell you were going for it, man.
There's apple in there.
I know. It's tough for me to breathe because of all this apple in my throat
So
from
much
Carlito.
apple. Gotta be careful. That's where you can find him with Carlito, but you can always find me on Twitter and Instagram at Rome the Ruler and at various nightclubs telling jokes around Los Angeles.
Scott Narver.
You can find me on Twitter at Curtain Jerks, and you can listen to my comedy wrestling podcast, Curtain Jerks, available on iTunes and SoundCloud. This week, we have Ethan Carter III back on the show.
Nice. And you can follow me on Twitter at Will Rosenberg, Instagram at The Will Rosenberg. And I know we were joking about it throughout the show, but please, if you could, buy a shirt of mine at prowrestlingtees.com/Christian Rosenberg. Help me pay my damn surgery that I had a few months ago. I would greatly appreciate it. And of course, all your other AfterBuzz TV news and gossip, follow them on Twitter at AfterBuzz TV. Thanks so much for tuning in this week. For Rome Moore and Scott Narver, I'm Christian Rosenberg. We'll see you later.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.